he called me that let's meet today. So I just
Okay.
went and
Okay.
I met one of my friend, a school friend, and I met with him after last time where I met in 2017. So it means after 8 years.
So you met him after 8 years?
Right.
Why? I mean, why after 8 years?
And
So do
sorry,
you not live in the same place? Do you both not live in the same place?
let me just go. So
Do you
Uh,
both not live in the same place?
the irony is that both were living in same place.
Yet you don't meet. So is he might not be a really good friend, probably,
No,
right?
he's a good friend during school time, but he left the school when we were in class 10th.
Okay.
And
Okay.
at that time, we don't have the mobiles.
We
Although,
did not
yes, we did not have the mobile. We get connected after 5 years, but there
got
is a,
connected.
yes, we got connected after 5 years. And at that time, we don't have such level of,
Did not.
yes,
No grammatical mistakes. Please, let's take care of it.
okay.
When
So
we
at
speak in
that
the
time,
past tense, okay, no
so right,
mistakes
we,
allowed. Only three.
so
That's it.
hmm. We did not have that level of connection. I mean that level when we meet with anyone, when we
Yeah.
are touching with anyone,
Yeah.
we have lots of to talk. I mean either in school times or either in anywhere in office. If you are meeting with every day anyone,
Yeah.
so there is a connection.
Yeah.
After leaving a school or job, we get off connected. So during the
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
time, he was a very good boy.
Yeah, of course. The distance just becomes, the distance grows. You become more
Right,
distant, of course, when you
right.
are out of school. All right. So,
Hmm.
how often do you really meet your friends? Are you still in touch with all of your school friends?
No, only two.
Only two friends. Wow.
Only
Okay.
two on regular basis, and if I talk about, and one is on sometime.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And how often do you meet them, your friends?
Uh, Thrice of 3 to 4 times in a month. There is no fixed schedule.
Okay. You meet them 3 to 4 times, but no fixed schedule.
This is the minimum we met. Yes, 3 to 4 times in a month.
Cool, cool. All right. Okay. So, Rajesh, we actually have a really fun topic today, which is futuristic technology.
Okay.
Futuristic technology, which is quite fun actually.
Hmm.
So, I have a learner who works in this AR VR. Do you know what AR and VR are? AR, VR, virtual reality,
Yes, yes.
augmented reality, right?
VR means virtual, and what is the
Virtual and
meaning?
augmented reality AR. So it basically means that you can see the VR aspects, but you can also see the real life. So it's kind of a thing where you can see everything around you, but you can still see VR like
Okay.
characters. So that's
Okay.
called VR. That's called AR, augmented reality, and VR is complete virtual, like virtual. You can't see the real life, the
No, I
surroundings.
understand the meaning of VR, virtual reality, and what is the meaning of AR?
As I said, augmented. Augmented means you can also see the things around you. For example,
Okay,
you are in an
okay,
empty room. Yeah. You
right.
are in an empty room, so you'll be able to, let's say you are playing a game. Okay.
Hmm.
So you'll be able to see the batsman and you'll also be able to see the room. So that's augmented. So you might have seen that on Amazon, where if you buy a product, you can actually scan and see how that would look in your room. So on
Yes, yes.
Amazon, that is
Uh,
augmented reality, where you can see
okay,
the real life as well as the part of virtual reality, both the
okay,
things. That's
okay.
augmented. So he works in this particular sector, and he was telling me a lot of interesting things that might happen in the future. He was just
Okay.
sharing a lot of things about the projects that he is working upon, and
Hmm.
that these things might eventually replace phones as well, because you would have everything in your glasses. So the
Okay.
glasses that you're wearing right now, they would
Hmm.
all have all the features, including making calls, every feature that the phone has. So you can
Google
go.
Google had also launched a device
Yeah,
around in 2015 to 16 that where you can navigate maps through lens.
yeah, yeah. So
But that
similar.
got completely failed.
Yeah. Okay. So he mentioned a very similar kind of a thing, but something that would be more affordable. You just like your phones, it would be a lot more affordable and really fun to use. So he was telling me about all that, and I thought, why not have the similar kind of a discussion? But we will keep it a little different because you and I both don't know a lot about
Right.
AR and VR, right? So let me first ask you a question by just keeping it very simple. So how old are you right now?
25.
25. Okay. So if you look back 50 years from now, right? If you look back 50 years from now,
Hmm.
what, of course you were not alive back then,
Right.
but what are the things that you believe the past had that past did not have that we have now? How much do you believe the technology has improved in the last 50 years?
First of all, smartphone. Second,
Smartphones,
internet. Internet is speed.
internet speed.
Right.
Internet
And
speed.
third is that if it yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
quality of good charger, data cable. Uh,
Data cable,
yes,
faster charges.
yes. Not quality as well. Yes, quality in both term, efficiency plus a long run. If I talk about
Long
that
run.
in 2011 or in 12, charger got damaged in after use of 5 or 6 months. Now charger lasts long more than 3 years. I
More than the
purchased
phone. I
yes.
remember I bought a phone and I bought the charger. I sold the phone, but the charger remained with me.
Yes, sir. I bought a charger in 2000, bought a data cable in 2022, and the data cable is still working.
It's still working.
Before
Okay.
that, it was not working. Data cables are not working.
Did not work that long. They
Right,
wouldn't
right,
last that long, right?
right.
What was your first phone? Like, which was your first phone?
Uh, a carbon company name was Carbon. My sister gave me. That was my sister phone. Uh,
Okay.
she she bought
She
a new
bought
phone,
and then
and
she
she gave it to me,
gave
her
that
old
to
phone.
you. Okay, okay, all right, all right. So, now what happens is, of course, technology has been advancing rapidly, and now we have AI, right?
Right,
We have AI, artificial intelligence, which again is a very advanced form of
right.
technology, right?
Yes.
So now, if we look 50 years from now, or if we imagine life 50 years from now, that
Hmm.
would be your 2000 and
40.
no, 50 years, not 15, 50, 50,
50,
50,
you mean
two thousand
75.
75. Yeah.
Uh,
So when you imagine that world, I'm
hmm.
not sure if you would be alive to see it or not, because I am also of the same age, I'm 26. So I don't know if I would be alive to see
Hmm.
that particular year, 2075. So we can only imagine, right? Because
Hmm.
now the average age is also reducing. So I don't know if we would be alive. But what do you think the world would look like if we imagine the year 2075?
The world,
Or will we
will look
have to
like
carry
more.
oxygen pumps?
Yes, absolutely. You are absolute. This is what I was.
Imagining.
I'm trying to say. The world look like the same or worse than this. We cannot say it is just about the technology in our phone. There will be nothing change. People say that we will get, sorry, flying cars, but
Yeah.
that will not possible. I
Why?
told, see, I told this from 2022, and the reason is
Hmm. Hmm.
to drive the car in the air, you must
Yeah.
have a license. See,
Correct.
when you drove any car in road, and when you misplace, when you got out of control 0.1 or 2%, there will be no such issue because you are driving in the road, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Aeroplanes drive above more than 42,000 feet,
Yeah.
and they can afford to drive in 14,000 feet because
They
they
can
are
afford to not drive,
fly,
fly.
fly. Yes,
Yeah.
they can afford to fly 14,000 feet because they have to go very long way. The distance is very long. And if normal people will drive in around 10 to
But
12,
helicopters don't fly that high. Helicopters.
helicopters don't fly, but pilots are very skilled.
Correct. Pilots
And
are
do you
skilled, of
really
course.
think that the people will be very skilled of that level?
Why not? Because we
No, it is
used to
not
have
possible.
carts which were run by horses and bullocks and all that. And then people learned how to drive. People learned how to drive a two-wheeler and then a four-wheeler, then
See,
trucks.
four wheelers
Why
are
not?
earlier the four wheeler driving was very tough. Right now, what is in the four wheeler? One is escalator, second is brake, third is gear, fourth
They've
is just a control.
Yeah,
But
they've
the
become
same,
automatic, right?
Right. But the same thing is not in the airplane. If you look at the airplane cabin, what we say cockpit. If you look at the airplane cockpit, people say
But
that
that's because but that is because the plane is huge, right? So that is why there are so many controls because it is a
in
big plane. I did you not see
helicopter.
any did you not see any video from these like flying taxis and all that? I actually saw one of the videos of
Yes, I actually
from.
saw one of the video that was not a flying car, that was a mini helicopter.
No, I saw Flying Taxi, and it was made or it has been made by a human and sorry, human, not human, Indian and a USA collaboration. So two founders have collaborated, one from India, one from the USA, and they're in fact planning it launching in like 2028 or 2029. They'd made a flying taxi, and it was being displayed at some, I don't know, we call it where cars get displayed. So it was displayed there at the same place,
Uh,
and they showed a flying taxi.
I just want to tell you one more thing.
Yeah.
Uh, Till today, I'm right on 25th. Not a single time my prediction got wrong.
Okay. What what are the things that you predicted? Tell me.
Many things about see that
You should become an astrologer then
no,
if you
I
predict.
predict the thing. I'm not astrologer. I predict the thing depends on the data and depends on the situation. I
Okay.
predicted many things about my future,
For example, your
my sister
sister.
marriage, my both of two sister
Not, but
marriage,
that's different. What about the world? Did you predict something
marriage.
about the world?
Related to world, yes, related to politics, I predicted many things. Whenever I just want to tell you one more thing. Whenever I see any interview of any chief justice,
Yeah.
judges,
Yeah.
I, g-
Yeah.
I got to know his. I
I
don't
get
know.
to know.
I get to know his answer before when interviewer asked the question from the CGI. I understand that's why what will CGI say, or what will the CGI reply in this. Second, in more term of politics or more term of AI, or on a match related query, and in politics as well. After 2024 election, when Congress gets lots of seats,
Got.
see, first of all, I just want to get GOAT is the first form, right?
Second. Get is the first form.
Okay, GATE is second form. Okay,
Get is the first form, got is the second
okay,
form,
GOAT is
gotten is the
second.
third form. Get, got, gotten. Get, got, gotten.
Okay, GATE is first form.
Yeah,
So here we say
got.
no, because it is the past. So for past indefinite you use first form, na? No, second
No,
form.
simple second form. Yeah, got.
After when we
You
use
got,
did not,
secured. Mhm.
yes, when you use did not, then you use second, first form,
First form, yes.
right? Okay. So when Congress got
You could
99
also say
seats,
secured
yes,
99 seats.
when Congress secured 99 seats, so many people say that the downfall of BJP has started and the
Has begun.
rise rise of Congress ha, and the rise of Congress
Governance,
will
Congress
start.
governance.
But I said that it will not happen because I see the vote share. Do you know
Mhm.
what is the vote share of the? It is same. Congress vote share just increased by 1%. In
Mhm.
2019 election, Congress vote share was around 19 to 20%. In 2024, it is 21%.
It was. It
Uh,
was.
2000, it was 21%, and for BJP in 2019, BJP vote share was 36%, and in 2024 it was 35%, just 1% drop.
Mhm.
So there is a there's a normal term in the politics that it does not matter that what is the your seat does not depends only on the basis of votes. Imagine in a constituent seat there are 1,000 voters, right? And if you get 200 vote and
200
none
votes.
other if you get 200 vote and none other than gets more than 200 vote,
Hmm.
then you are the winner. It is not like that you need more than 500 votes. So as the in 2024 election, there was so much. Congress has a India alliance. They have contributed with the India alliance, so they got the votes from other party too. So that's why they
Hmm.
win the
Hmm.
election.
That
They
is
won
why
the
they
election.
won.
Won the election. Not about the votes there. And the same happened after 2024 election. The vote share is showing the number.
So you
Vote
do
share of
believe that You're deviating from the topic. We were supposed to talk about
No, I
technology and
was
you
saying that
deviated.
you told you have asked that what was your
but
prediction in the past
but
that got right.
but you love politics, so any excuse to talk about it.
Right.
Right. Okay, so let's come back to the and any other prediction apart from politics. I know you like politics and you probably make a lot of predictions. Did you make any predictions during COVID
Uh, in COVID, yes, I also made predictions some, and my two predictions were completely right for IPL matches. In
for
the start
IPL?
of
Okay.
IPL matches in 2015, 2016, 2017, I just said that Kolkata Knight Rider will win 2015, sorry, 2014 match,
Would win, not will win, would win. Would
would win
win.
2014
Hypothetical.
match, and Kolkata Knight Rider win that match,
Did win. Okay.
and other matches also.
Okay.
That
All right.
is,
So, so your predictions have worked out well.
but right now, I unfollow cricket. I unfollow cricket. I'm unfollowing
Why?
politics.
Okay,
But
yeah, I know
it is a
because you were
time waste,
taking a lot of space in your head.
right? It is a waste of time.
Correct. Correct.
After 2019 World Cup, right now, I was not earlier during my childhood. I was aware about future what will be the matches after in few years. Right now, I was not aware what is the matches, what is the matches between, what is in the next schedule.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So your prediction is that we are not gonna have flying cars.
We're gonna have a flying car, but flying car will not popular, will not
Won't be popular.
right.
Okay. Not even in the next 100 years.
No, never.
Never. Oh, I disagree though. I think everything eventually becomes popular. What about driverless cars? Driverless
Yes,
cars.
this can be possible. After 100 years, this driverless car can be possible.
Maybe driverless planes as well. Who knows?
Yes, driverless plane can be possible.
But not
Dri-
human control planes are not
Right, not
possible.
human control. So after 100 years, we can see driverless plane. After
Driverless
100 years,
taxis and driverless
yes,
planes.
yes.
I wish there was something that could show us the future, right? Like something, some crystal, something that would actually show us the future.
Because
That would be so
you are
fun.
in the you are in the fly. It is when you see more than 90% of the plane accident during takeoff and landing.
Yeah,
Right now, recent Ahmedabad plane crash. Driver was aware what is the issue, but he does not have the chance.
he did
Although
not. Did not.
he did not have the chance to tackle that.
Yeah, yeah.
Although he is on the
He
very
didn't
high.
have an option to land the plane.
No, no. I'm just talking about that. He was on the height. I mean, 10 feet, 20 feet height. Imagine if the car was 20 feet. There is no option. If you lose point one, if you lose 1% control, you don't have the option to get recovered. What was the issue? Yes, sir. You said that what is the friction? Here my one prediction is also right about Ahmedabad plane crash. I tell that after the what will be people see the report, but when the accident happened, I said that in the report it mentioned that pilot has cut the fuel in the plane. There is a button,
There
also
was
there
a
is a lever of
fuel
fuel
tank.
in
Hmm.
fuel tank in front of what we say.
What had actually happened? I did read about it, but I don't know anymore. What had happened?
See,
Why did the crash happen?
yes, crash happened because engine did not get fuel supply, and
Wow.
I said it that during when the accident happened, there was no such report. But I tell that in the report that the same thing will wrote. They will
Will
write
be
same.
mentioned, will be written, or will be mentioned.
Yes, they will mention all this thing that the pilot had cut the fuel supply, because I have learned lots of plane accident in the past. My interest in such kind of situation. So this prediction is also get right.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if we would be alive, but let's hope
Hmm.
that we are to
At
be able to
least see, you are in 2025. Just write down my name, right? Till 2050. till to I'm 200%. You will definitely alive by 2050
Who
because
knows? We don't even know if we would be alive in the next
no,
moment.
you cannot die naturally. Might be there is accident or some
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
illness,
Whatever though,
but you
but
cannot die because you get so much old. So you can write down my name that Rajesh Gupta has predicted that we will not gonna see future driving cars as popular as they will just use for show off. Like some one or two people use for show off, not general use. Like the way we are using bikes and cars, we will not use
so do you think any other vehicle might emerge? Any or would we still have cars and bikes? Or do you believe
yes.
some other automobile would emerge?
It does not
What
matter.
about what about not flying, but maybe like floating? Something that
See,
would just float.
see. In technology, it does not matter that what new you have made, what is the best in your device. It is about that how people will use it. When
Hmm.
things got only popular when people use it.
Things get popular, not got
Yes,
get.
things get only popular when people use it, and these are the useful. Do you know that Soviet Union made a flying a a ship that will fly as well as they can fly in the air as well as they can in the ocean. I mean, what we say?
Ocean. Submarine.
No, not a submarine, like boat, flying
Ship.
boat. Yes, they
Ship.
made a flying boat, but that was not useful. So it is about usefulness. Flying cars will never be a usefulness for human. This is the reason. I'm not saying that we don't have the talent to develop that opportunity. I'm
Hmm.
saying that it will not happen because people cannot drive in the air
Hmm.
on 20 feet and they cannot afford to drive on 14,000 feet because
Hmm.
they don't want they do not have to go Mumbai, London, so they will fly more than 14,000 feet.
Hmm. Okay, let's again, no, let's just hope for the
Just write
best,
down my
whatever it is. Sure,
name.
I'll write down your name. Great, great, great. So, what about jobs? Any new job that you can think of that might emerge in the future?
I know. If I to talk about prediction, so there's no prediction on this. This
You haven't thought of it, but you've predicted oxygen tanks.
Uh, no, it is just a hypothetical situation. I hope that government. See, China has also worked. China, China. I told you that China economy is 20 trillion, and its economy based on manufacturing.
Hmm.
Still, the AQI of China is lower than 50 in winter.
Hmm.
So it is
During
also about
winters.
that what kinds of product you are using, what kinds of machine you are using. So I hope that our government will wake up
Hmm.
and will do
Eventually
something.
does something. Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Great, Rajesh. So we are going to wind up soon, but let's just very quickly for a minute talk about how today went. First of all, I feel like 25 minutes just go by, no, even without realizing, right? Especially when the conversation is interesting, you don't even realize when 25
Right.
minutes just fly by. Okay.
Right.
So I think you might already know the a feedback. What the feedback would be. You did a pretty good job. Your answers are usually very, very thorough, very, very clear, very brief. So you explain everything thoroughly. Whatever
Mm.
questions may I ask, like whatever the topic is, you do not shy away or you do not hesitate speaking on it, which you
Mm.
already know. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times
Mm.
that you are very interactive and you voluntarily participate, right? So it's
Right.
not that I have to keep forcing you to speak, you participate, you're confident
Mm.
enough. Grammatical mistakes were, of course, there, especially with the past tense. So seems
Right.
like you were still a little confused as to what verb to use where. So
Mm.
you were a bit confused there with the forms of verb. Now, how do you learn that? You only learn it just by speaking and
Right.
reading and watching movies. That is the
Right.
only
Right.
way you learn all the forms of verb.
Mm.
So
Mm.
keep doing it. Apart from that, a little hint of mother tongue influence is there again, something that we've discussed. So
Mm.
that's it. Overall, you're doing a pretty good job. I think with the same consistency, with the same efforts, you'll become
Mm.
a good speaker.